Hi guys, thank you for watching Scuba World on YouTube. So today's topic, I want to be talking about like how do you approach your customers during this COVID-19 when it's very difficult that you need to put face covering, right? So you don't know how to give that smile to the customers so that they feel welcome. So obviously usually how I do it, when a customer comes in, I always ask them to go through a counter where that's easier to have that 1 meter social distancing if they come in without a mask. So first thing we do, basically ask them to go around the counter so that easier for that gap. Instead of having to have that 1 meter, maybe another person gap in between you and just the no social distancing is there. So, or I will actually have my face covering. So it depending on who they come with. If it's an adult person, usually I'll be wearing this kind of mask because it has a little bit of better ventilation for me, especially during like hot day and it's very moisture here, and yeah, it's hot, right? So diving is tiring, so this kind of ventilation here help me breathe better. So I have this kind of mask, right? If it's around adults. So if they come in with their kids and stuff like that, obviously I always try to give a smile first so they know how I look like, or I'll just put on this mask quickly, like that. So it's more like colorful. It's more colorful and it doesn't scare little kids around and like that. So yeah, I would think about my mask first. If you wear a mask, then I will be like, oh hi, my name is Melissa, I'll be doing this first before they try to reach to your hands, so that you always have to sanitize your hands, right? So I would actually do this, hi, welcome, and then basically then try to talk to them and basically ask them to check in first. So if they are a person likes to go contactless, then we will ask them to scan the QR code, or they can do manually and sign in here and get your temperature checked with us. Then we'll go through like a COVID declaration if they are a diver and interested of diving with us, or if they are just a walk-in, then again I'll be usually put that mask on. So for me, obviously this kind of mask is more friendly looking, but usually based on my experience, people tend to want to be closer to you, and so that they feel there is a little bit of more close to you, right? So especially if you want to seal the deal or sell the course. So yeah, if it's an adult, I'll be wearing this so I can get closer to the customer. So I'll just put this on, right? Then basically I will go through like the stuff, right? So if let's say they are not a diver, right? They will be basically asking you, how do we go on diving? So I will actually ask them first, do you know how to float? Do you know how to swim? So if so, I will ask them, the next question will be, how is your water confident? Have you tried diving before? This and that. So getting to know them first and hearing them and not interrupting them, so you know how they are, you know your customers, right? So when you listen to them, right, you know what type of course you are capable of selling. So again, I'm gonna put my mask away, so usually I will be wearing this, but obviously I'm doing a video so it's easier for you to actually hear me. And basically, yes, let's move on to that. I always try to sell a paddy open water first if they a diver that wanted to do that course, if it's a walk-in. So basically I asked to try to sell the open water first if they do have the time. right? So, and their water confidence is good, I will ask them to take open water. Always sell to that. And then if they say, okay, I'm short of time, then I will actually suggest then a scuba diver. So always start with PADI open water if they are capable to do the water assessments that I mentioned. If not, if they're short on time and their water confidence level is a little bit low, they don't know how to swim, obviously try to sell a scuba diver course first. Second, okay, if they says, well, I don't want it to be having the whole day of class, I want to do more like a tryout thing and see if I like it, then obviously you mentioned about Discover Scuba Dive. Okay, so one thing about like how to seal the deal, you guys, is all about like basically you have to gain the trust from the customer so they feel that they are comfortable with you, so that you can have them as your customers. And always be polite to them, always have the eye contact, because I don't know what's up with people, sometimes when the customer service, they don't even look at the customer's eyes. That's pretty bad. So yes, please have the eye contact, get into their soul, because for me, the eye contact is a window to a person's soul. Okay, so you have to gain the trust and you have to show that you care, because diving, it's kind of scary for people and they want to make sure that you care for them, right? That's the purpose of it. Okay, so you need to be that. And another tip that I wanted to share with you is basically, let's say if you say that, oh, you know what, PADI open water is really fun, you can go up to 18 meters and then you guys can be just buddy up later on in the future once you graduated, and you should sign up for PADI open water. So would you like that? And then you just keep doing like what I'm doing here right now. You see what I'm doing? I'm nodding the whole time. So it's called the power of nodding. So let's say sometimes when you try to sell things or upsell things, right, you always want to nod. Would you like to have that, sir? Would you like to have that? I would recommend you to have this on top of this. So you'll be nodding. You always try to do something else. Intentionally, when you keep nodding, are you nodding yet? The person will be nodding too. So they actually will agree with you. I mean, of course, if they accidentally nod and they really don't want to do it, they will tell you, oh no, I don't want it. But it works. Just keep nodding. Nod. So you guys, I know that some of my speech just now and tips just now when I was talking to you guys were a little bit like blah, 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 blah. My bad. But yes, thank you so much for watching Mel's Scuba World on YouTube, and wish you guys all the luck and stay strong during this pandemic. We can do this together. Okay, bye. Stay safe.